That's great. I'm happy that you have started your new journey or you have
Yes.
embarked on this journey. That's pretty much great. Okay, wonderful. Let me take a moment to introduce myself. I'm sure
Yes.
that you must have gone through my profile before booking this session with
Yes,
me.
ma'am. Yes.
I'm Aisha, one of the trainers or experts here at English Yari, and I do have 7 years of experience in this field. I've worked with different organizations as a communication coach or a soft skills trainer, and I hold a master's degree in English literature and education. And I proudly call myself an English enthusiast because I like to learn more and more about this language so that I can share same amount of knowledge and wisdom with my learners also. So it's
Yes.
basically uplifting each other. There are so many things that I can learn from you. At the same time, there are so many things that you can learn from me. Right? That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
something
It
that I
shows,
believe in.
yes, ma'am. It
Yeah.
shows that your humbleness because you are already, you know many things in English and you have completed also, but you now also you are trying to learn something from others.
I never call myself a teacher, or I always say that I'm a learner.
Okay, fine, ma'am. And I,
Okay.
I, I saw your few videos, ma'am. Your few
Mm-hmm.
videos, and I admired your speech and your way of speaking, pronouncing the words, and
Mm-hmm.
your articulation of words and everything.
Thank
So
you so
I
much.
saw that your availability and booked this session, ma'am.
Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. Wonderful. So, Mahalakshmi, you are from this beautiful place, Coimbatore. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I think
Yes,
it's one of the best places in Tamil Nadu. Am I correct?
yes, yes, yes. Actually, we have so many places, and Coimbatore is also one among them.
That's
We have
great.
temple cities, mango cities. My native place is Salem, Mathur, ma'am. We called it as Mango City. And we have
Okay,
temple cities, and Tanjavur is famous for our temple, and so many. We have so many great things in our state.
that's great. That's great. And I believe Coimbatore is very close to Kerala as well, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's near to Palakkad, and it's close to Kerala.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's great. And how's the weather in Coimbatore right now?
Now I am in my native place, ma'am. Here also, in the day it is scorching outside, and at night we get the rains, ma'am. Good rain, and for a couple of days.
Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. Amazing. So what motivated you to start your own YouTube channel? Did you start it with an intention to learn and uplift others as well as far as their learning journey is concerned? So what was the motive behind it? Intention behind it?
Frankly speaking, ma'am, actually, after quitting my job, I was in frustration and I was in stress. Okay, in order to take care of my family, I did that. But even though I was not able to accept that because that was my dream and I was burning midnight oil in order to get into the bank job. And okay, now we don't have any solution. We have tried a number of things, ma'am, but nothing was worked. So we have decided this. So in order to get rid of my what to say my that regrets, I have started, and it was my daughter who encouraged me to start this
Wow,
channel.
that's great. That's great. Okay,
Yes,
wonderful, wonderful. Because a banking job is always very hectic. It's
yes.
very hectic. You have to deal with so many people and manage so many things. So I do understand. And no job is easy, I would say. It
Yes, ma'am,
takes a
but that was challenging. I don't complain my job, but due to my responsibility, I don't have fortunate to work there.
Mhm.
Already I have completed 12 years. Okay, I am okay satisfied with that, and I had a desire to go into the government job, and I did that. So afterwards, in order to take care, I left it. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Nevertheless, I know everything, ma'am. Being
Mhm.
everything, I was not quite sure to accept that thing.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Wonderful. I'm happy that you started it. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Mahalakshmi, tell me what would you like to discuss today? Should we go with the topic because the topic is pets and companionships? Is this something that you would like to discuss?
Yes, ma'am, we can go with that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And tell me, how should I correct you? When you make a mistake, or should I correct it at the end? Whatever
You
you are
can,
comfortable.
yes, ma'am, you could correct me at the end, ma'am. Otherwise, while talking, I will not get that flow, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So far, what I found is that you're very confident, very fluent. Okay, but there can be some errors
Yes,
here and there, right? As it's
yes,
my job, so I will do it at the end if there
yes,
is
ma'am.
any, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it is said that pets can be great companions. So do you believe in this thing? Do you think that pets can be great companions?
Yes, ma'am. I believe it, and certainly it is true. And I had a what experience also. When I was working in a bank, I met one what to say some electrician, ma'am. I was asking him and how are you about his wellness, and he said that he was not remembering me. He actually forgot myself, and actually I introduced him that I am so and so, and I was here, and we met together. But then he said that he lost his wife, and
Mm-hmm.
after that he has two dogs, and that was his companion. No
Mm-hmm.
one was around him, and actually he was spending his whole day with that dogs, and he considered that as his companion. So I felt that time, actually it happened before 10 years, ma'am. I still
Mm-hmm.
remember that incident, and from that I believe that it has actually a significant role in someone's life.
Of course, of course. So he was able to overcome that loss or that grief with the help of
Yes,
his dogs.
dogs.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And it is said that dogs are the most faithful animals on
Yes,
this earth, right? On this
certainly.
planet, right?
Absolutely.
They are known for their loyalty.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I would want to know, did you ever have a pet?
Yes, we do have, ma'am. We have dog Lucy. Its name is Lucy. It's a pug.
Wow, wow, that's great. Lucy is such a cute name. Okay.
Yes, and we have lovebirds. Some birds like what I don't love birds, pet animals and all. I love to keep them away, and I feed them away. And okay, but I let it be, ma'am. So I don't go to it near, and I don't touch it or pat it or something, pacify it or something. But my daughter and my husband, they love birds and pet animals. So we have some birds, dog and all.
Wow, wow, that's great.
Sun Canute is the name of the
So
bird.
you said that you don't let them come close to you. Are you scared of them?
No, I'm not scared of them, but I don't have the habit of touching it or
Okay, got it,
having
got
it
it.
on me and placing it on my lap and all.
Yeah. But dogs do have this habit of, jumping on you, licking you,
Yes.
maybe your face, your hands, your feet. That is how they show their love and
Love
affection
is.
towards
I
you.
could understand man, but I don't allow it to do that. And I also say that please, Lucy, don't come near to me. Be there, and we will talk from distance.
Does she understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. She understands very well, and she knows
Oh,
what we are talking, and how to respond to others and everything.
that's great. And the moment you have a guest at your home, how does she behave in that? At
Actually, it knows, ma'am, who are all our guests and who are all acquainted person, who are all unknown stranger, and it reacts according to that based on the what to say
Mhm.
people.
Mm-hmm. So does she bark at them the moment there is a new person or
Yes,
any
yes, yes,
guest at
ma'am.
your place whom she has
Yes,
not met earlier? So does she bark?
yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, and from that we will come to know that someone has come.
Oh, okay. Do you think that humans, animals, can understand human emotions?
Yes, ma'am. It can understand our emotions, even our feelings, even our thoughts. I really believe that, ma'am. Not only animals, even plants, they understand our feelings. I do believe that even non-living things also have some features, some understanding. So we should
Mm-hmm.
not do any harm to them, ma'am.
That's true. That's true. I have seen a lot of people who have pets, and they say that they do understand emotions, that we go through. If you are sad, they can sense those emotions, and they
Oh,
come there to console you, to give their love and affection, right? So that is there. Even I agree with it. But
yes,
it comes, when you have a pet, it comes with a lot of responsibilities, right? It's
yes,
like
ma'am.
having a baby or having a family member in your
Yes.
uh, home, right? So how do you look at it? What all responsibilities do you think it comes up with, according to you?
We have to feed them, ma'am, with the proper food and drink water, and we should always consider, we should always see that it has plenty of water or enough adequate water for itself, and we should not simply keep our pets at our home, ma'am. We should give some
Mm,
care and concern about it, and If we want to go somewhere else also, we should make some prayer arrangements for it, and we should keep we should
Hmm.
make some arrangements, ma'am, in order to keep it
Prior.
healthy. Prayer is
Prior arrangements. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What else? What else? I think vaccination is also something that
practice
needs to be
medicine
taken.
is, and
Mm-hmm.
medicine, it should be given to it at appropriate time, and we should maintain that records also. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
everything is done by my husband. He maintains it properly, and
Mm-hmm.
he makes sure that he feeds him properly and take vaccination and all.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because if you are getting them vaccinated, it's not only good for them, it's good for you as well,
As well is, and
right?
also cleaning, ma'am. He actually, we have to make them bath once in a while, not in a once in a while, at least 4 days once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that needs to be done. Proper cleaning, hygiene is to be maintained, right?
Mm.
So that is something that has to be there.
Yes, ma'am. Its place and its vessel and the plate and all, and that should be also noted.
Mm-hmm. That's
It is
true.
not like that. And when it comes to fish tank, and that is a tedious process, right, ma'am? We have to clean everything, and we have to
Do you
monitor.
have an aquarium at your place or a
No,
fish
no,
tank?
no, no, ma'am, no.
Then why did
But
you say
I,
that you're doing a
but I
fish tank?
heard, ma'am, we do had a thought, ma'am. We
Mm-hmm.
had a thought of keeping aquarium at our home, but after hearing the hectic process, we dropped that idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. One of my acquaintances, they have a fish tank or an aquarium at their place, and they do tell that you need to change the water frequently, maybe once in a week, or twice in every 10 days. So it needs to be done. And food again, how much food is to be given in quantity. So that is also, and there has to be some oxygen supply as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's pretty much
And the
needed. So
pebbles, yes, ma'am. We have to
pebbles,
even clean the
yeah,
pebbles, yes, everything.
yeah, yeah, everything, it has to be very clean. Got it. Okay, so what do you think when it comes to keeping a pet? Should we buy pets from breeders? A specific breed is to be kept, or we can even keep stray dogs, or we can adopt them. What do you think?
I love stray dogs, ma'am. I don't know why, but I love it. And actually, we don't know the importance of the stray dogs. And it was in everyone's house before 20 or 20 years. Now we are calling it as stray dogs. But it was our family dog before 20 years, right, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
I
That's true.
love them. I love them, and someone should do something for it. But if I were in that position, I would take care of it, ma'am. I want to say, I want to be treated them in a good manner, in well manner, ma'am.
Yeah. Nowadays it has become a, I would say, a matter of prestige to have a pet. Or mc people kind of flaunt it. Okay, we do have a pet, and we have so and so breed, golden retriever, pug, or something, something very costly breeds, actually, right? And
Actually,
if
I love
everybody,
them, ma'am. I love
yeah,
stray dogs. I always ask my husband to grow some normal country dog for our house. Then one day I will come and talk to it. But he's not listening. Actually, let us see, ma'am.
yeah, I'm someone who's very scared of animals. I've never had a pet, and I kind of freak out whenever there is a pet around me. I never go to someone's house if they have a pet.
Okay.
There is some kind of, I would say, I'm scared of it, and that is something that I cannot, you get rid of at this point of time. Maybe I was never exposed to animals at, when I was a child. So that's why I believe that we must expose our kids to pets, at an early age, so that they don't develop that fear of pets. What do you think?
Phobia. Yes, ma'am. Actually, we should not force them, right, ma'am? It is their habit, and see, like, we should not. I don't believe that. I don't want to force anyone, ma'am. I don't want to push anyone. You should love animals, and you should not touch it. My younger one, she's not that much fond of animals, but my elder one, she's fond of animals and pets and everything, ma'am. She likes wild animals, and every time we go to zoo, she watches it as a new one, first thing. So she
Mhm.
loves it very much, and see, when I see her face, that much expression she has in her
Yeah,
face.
it starts glowing, or there is a
Yes,
sparkle in her eyes the
sparkle
moment
is,
she sees.
ma'am, and the shining at her cheeks and everything. But she loves it very much. So I believe that we should not force them. It is there and already. It is inbuilt.
Of course, of course, of course. It if it comes naturally to them and they kind of incline towards it, then you must not stop them. But at the
Okay.
same time, you cannot force them. I've seen
Yes.
people that they have dogs, but they do not treat them the way they should be treated. They are just guards for them, the ones who are protecting them. But I've seen people who treat dogs as their family members. They let them come in their house and they are on their beds and they're like any other
Yes.
child. So but yeah, in my case, I don't feel comfortable in their presence. It's not that I hate them, it's just that I'm scared of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay. But okay,
Is
it's
it,
okay.
so tell me, is there any animal that you're scared of?
Sometimes snake, ma'am, snake.
Oh my god, reptiles.
Ma'am, you know one thing, my daughter's best friend is snake.
I couldn't get it.
My
Okay.
daughter's best friend is snake. She always says that my friend is snake.
Oh my god, how
She
come is
loves
it
it.
possible?
She loves it, ma'am. It's
She loves snakes.
yes, ma'am. Actually, that reptiles and everything, animals, everything she loves. And
That's
my
very strange.
husband, yes, ma'am. I do have a friend. She also loves snakes, and she actually excited to see snakes.
See, all snakes are not venomous. I mean to say, they all of them do not carry poison. But that is that there is that inner instinct that tells us, okay, there is some kind of danger to our life, and let's keep ourselves
Yes,
away.
but she loves it, and she always says that that is my friend, and I don't get afraid of it. And okay, she loves
Okay.
it. She wants to see it.
Mm. Okay. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so now we'll learn a few words that will help us to we can discuss some phrasal verbs or some idioms that help us to you know
Okay.
to to make our conversation even more rich. Fine. Okay, I
Yes.
will write something in the chat box and you can guess the meaning of what I've
Okay,
written.
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's an idiom. Face the music.
Face the music. Face the challenge, or
Face the music, it means to face the consequences of your bad actions. For example,
okay.
you did something bad and now you will have to face the consequences of it. For
Consequence.
example, I can tell you, hey, you bunked your classes yesterday. Now principal ma'am knows about it very well and you have to face the music.
Okay.
Right, you will have to
Okay.
face the music. It can be maybe she will scold you or she will
Yes.
punish you or she will suspend you from school. Right, so
Yes.
it can be
Yes.
in any form. Now,
Yes.
can you make one example sentence with
Yes,
this?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You did not do your homework. Now, ma'am is asking. Now it's time to face your music. Now you have to face the music.
Great, great. Okay, wonderful. Now the next idiom that I have for you is around the clock.
24
Around,
hours, ma'am.
yeah,
24 hours.
okay. Something that happens continuously 24/7.
24 hours,
Can
ma'am.
you use it in any of your sentences?
Yes, ma'am. The medical shop is open for around the clock.
Wonderful. The medical shops in our area are open
Open
around
around the clock.
the clock. Okay. So
Yes.
English is on my mind these days, around the
Around the
clock.
clock. Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Great, great. What does it mean to if you are under the weather, what does that mean?
Fever, ma'am. Or not feeling well.
You're not feeling well. Not only fever, you
Fever.
are not feeling well at all. You are
Yes.
sick. You are not keeping well. Under the weather. How will we
I
use it in
was.
a sentence?
Yes, ma'am. I did
Mm-hmm.
not attend your class because I was under the weather.
Great. Amazing. Amazing. Now the last one that we can discuss. Okay. Leave no stone unturned. It's one of my favorites, I would say. Leave no stone unturned. Leave
So,
no stone unturned. It means do everything that it takes. For example, you want to do something, you want to learn something, you want to get through any examination, and when you give it all, you put in 100% efforts, that is when you leave no stone unturned. For example, you can say, I'm leaving no stone unturned to improve my English.
okay. That
That
means you
means,
are putting effort to learn
yeah,
English.
you are giving your 100%.
Person. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
putting all of your efforts to get that job done.
Job
Okay.
done. Okay.
Yeah. Now over to you. You can give me any example sentence. Yes.
Okay.
You can even use it in past tense. I left no stone unturned to start this YouTube channel. Now I'm getting good response from my
Sponsor.
audience.
Audience. Okay.
Yeah.
I just no stone unturned. Now I'm getting good response from my audience.
Yeah, got it. So
Okay.
you can use it in past tense, present tense, future tense. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, it's already feedback time, Mahalakshmi. It was
Yes,
nice
yes.
talking to you. Believe me, you are very confident, fluent, and you know how to put your point across. Right? You are very strongly opinionated as well, and you know the art of storytelling as well. There are a few things that we'll have to look at, Mahalakshmi. For example, minor pronunciation errors. For example, prior came across as prayer,
Okay,
right?
ma'am.
Prior, and
Prior.
heard, heard.
Third.
Heard. Yeah, heard. So mine is grammatical error, sorry, pronunciation errors. And you said that my daughter said, I don't afraid of.
Okay,
My
ma'am.
daughter said, I am not
I am
afraid of
I am not
dogs.
afraid of this.
Yeah. In the initial stage, at the initial stage,
After initial
at the
stage.
initial stage. That records, those records.
Those records. Okay,
Records,
those records.
plural, no? Plural,
Yes.
that's those. Minor errors, I would say. Other than that, you were fantastic. Great. And
I want to connect with you again, ma'am, and we'll see that, ma'am.
thank you. Thank you. Have a great time, Mahalakshmi. Bye bye.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a great time.